What's up guys? So, got some e-liquids to review for you today. If you've been a long time subscriber to the channel, you'll remember that before I deleted all my videos, I did a lot of reviews for Exceptional Vapes and their flavours were just bang on all the time. Well, Carol got in touch and he sent over some of the desired desserts range, and this is the way they come. So you get a 50ml bottle, a 60ml bottle, sorry, and it comes pre-filled with 50 millilitres of 0mg e-liquid. You get a little cap like that. It's one of those kind of ones. You unscrew and that's that. It's just to replace the lid of that. And you also get a bottle of nicotine, and it's 18mg, 70-30 I believe, 70 VG, 30 PG, 18mg. So you get a 10ml bottle of that. So what you do is you open this up. It's a little kind of medicine cap that you can throw away accidentally. Take off your nicotine, your lid to your nicotine. What I do is, I mean, you can do it if you want, 18mg isn't going to kill you, but just pull out your little thing. Then get your nicotine, pour it in here, you'll see it start to fill up. So remember, this is a 10ml bottle of 18mg. Once you add it to this, it's going to make it 3mg, and it's going to be roughly 80 VG, 20 PG, the end result. So make sure all your nicotine comes out of there. Give it a little squeeze. And then once it's all in, get your lid. You get either lid, but I like to put on, out of camera, the little cone lid, the one that you put on it eventually. Put that on, shake the hell out of it for a couple of minutes. It just gets all the kind of nicotine mixed up and all the other ingredients. So give it a little mix for a little while, just a couple of minutes. And then eventually, you'll see it goes all kind of bubbly. And then what you can do is you can vape it straight away, but if you leave it and let it steep, well, what people call steeping, usually it just means take off the lid. Well, you don't need to take off the lid, but take off the lid, put it somewhere safe, out of reach of children, pets, let it air somewhere in the dark for a couple of kind of days, maybe a couple of hours if you like, and then give it a little squeeze, take the air out of it, put the lid back on, give it another shake, and then you'll be good to go. But to be honest with you, all these ones that came from Carol have been good to vape straight away. I mean, I gave them a little shake, just like I did with that, tried it, and it was ready to go. So, the 4 flavours we've got today is Lemon Tart, which is an old favourite of mine. We've got Jam Tart, which is that one. We have Raspberry Tart, and we have Zesty Lemon Topper. And I must say, I'm really fond of these bottles. They're nice and squidgy. It's not hard plastic, and I like them. So, we've got 4 different setups here. The first one we'll go for is the Zesty Lemon Topper. So that's that there. I'm pretty sure I've got a little thing. Well, I did have a little thing showing you. It was a little picture, and it showed you what they were supposed to, the flavours were supposed to replicate. But Zesty Lemon Topper. Now I've got this, I may as well give it another little drip, in the Noisy Cricket. It's the BMI Goldie dripper, and I've got a couple of Claptons on here. Just like that. I have pre-dripped them all because I don't want to spend ages waiting on the cotton soaking in. But yeah, so we've got that on here. Let's give it a little blast. So this is Zesty Lemon Topper. Straight away you're getting hit with that kind of, it's kind of like, it is like the lemon zest, the kind of shaved kind of skin off the lemon. And then it's kind of like if you imagine like let's say a Victoria sponge cake, if you take out the cream and take out the jam from the middle, and you replace that with lemon curd and little kind of shavings of the lemon zest, that's what that tastes like to me. The first flavour that hits you is the kind of zesty, kind of tangy lemon, and it has got a little kind of bite to it. But then there's like the lemon curd. If you know what lemon curd is, it comes in like a jar like jam, and it's thick lemon stuff. I don't know what it's made of, but it's lemon curd it's called. I usually have it on a piece, and it tastes so much like there's lemon curd in it. But then there's like a subtle kind of light sponge cake fruit, and I mean really light, not like a thick sponge cake. It's more like a Madeira cake. That kind of the texture anyway, not the flavour. That's absolutely beautiful, it really is. Oh, it is, it's so tasty. Oh, it's nice. So yeah, that was a Zesty Lemon Topper. I really recommend that one, that's lovely. It's like that tangy kind of shaved skin of the lemon, then the lemon curd, and then that sponge cake. Oh, and it's like a soft sponge cake, not a hard kind of sponge, which... they've all got different tastes to them. I think the light fluffy ones are kind of more sweeter. That's what it tastes like. So, the next one we'll move on to, and by the way I've got a runny nose if you see me keep doing that. The next one we're going to go into is Raspberry Tart. Now I've got this, I'm not squonking on this is the only mod I've got available. The RDA isn't a squonk RDA. I've got this in the Rogue Force clone, the Rogue One RDA, and it's just a single alien wire that's in here. We'll give that a little drip. Yeah, this one I haven't used as much, you'll see. This one, they all did come clear as well, so they all come kind of clear like that because it's 0mg. Once you add the nicotine, it will start changing colour as well. That just lets you know that it's steeping as well, so itchy nose. Nothing wrong with that either. So give this one a little go. This one is, since I got it now, when I first made this one up, when I first put the shot in, the nicotine shot, I gave it a little shake and a vape straight away. I must be 100% honest here, right? When it was first shook up, it tasted awesome, it tasted so nice. Since the nicotine started steeping into it, the flavour has changed a little bit, not much, a little bit, but it has given it a slight kind of throat hit. I don't know why. I think it just needs a little bit more steeping time, to be honest with you. But the flavour's still there. The flavour's still amazing. And the flavour for this one, it's like a kind of mixture of, it's kind of like fresh strawberries, raspberries, sorry. If you imagine the texture of the raspberries, and it's sitting on, I think I get them from Aldi. It's like little kind of, let's see the basic round quiches. It's kind of like that, but it's got raspberry jam in the middle, and there's some slices of raspberry on the top. That's what that tastes like. It's absolutely spot on. And the flavours, I mean, it's the predominant flavour in it is the raspberry jam, I think. It's like a raspberry curd kind of thing. And then the next flavour after that is the kind of base of the kind of tart. And then you're getting the real raspberries on it as well. But this one, it's mouth-wateringly nice. That's what you actually feel as if your mouth's watering because of the flavour, and it sticks around as well, so you can kind of taste it in your saliva and stuff. But yeah, that one's a big hit as well. So that was raspberry jam tart. Raspberry tart, sorry. But as I say, it's got a slight kind of hit, a throat hit to it. I don't know why. I'm going to leave it steeping and see if that changes, but the flavour is tremendous, absolutely tremendous. So, the next one we'll try is the one we just made up, the lemon tart. Now, this is a fresh dripper, obviously, because I've just made that up. That's It's not been dripped on at all. That's the Goon 1.5 clone on the RX23 with a couple of fused Clapton coils. So we'll give this a little drip. And as I say, once you make them up, I think they're good to go straight away. It does say in the description on the website to leave them sitting for, I think it was 2 hours. But in my honest opinion, they're good to go straight away because they all taste fantastic. But obviously, the longer you leave juice, sometimes it can become nicer. So we'll get this soaked up. And already the smell of this one, oh, I love Lemon Tart. As I say, I have reviewed it on the channel before all my videos had to get deleted. So, give this one a little blast. Oh, that flavour, the smell straight away, oh, right. Get my airflow lined up here. Oh, it brings back so many memories. Oh, the flavour for this one, I turned it down a little bit, it's getting a bit warm. The flavour for this one is just outstanding. Anybody that has tried the Lemon Tart from, or it used to be called Lemon Tangy Tart from Exceptional Vapes, will know exactly the feeling I'm getting just now. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll drip some more on here. That's us. So straight away, the flavour you're getting from this, oh, it's just phenomenal. It really is. It's like, a lot of people describe it differently. I mean, it is a lemon tart, but to me, it's kind of, it verges on a mixture of kind of lemon meringue, but it's not quite got that tone to it. It tastes similar-ish to that, but it's more like you've got a, I don't know, it's kind of like a really soft lemon cheesecake, to be honest with you, but it has got a kind of tartness to it as well. And I mean, it's not like a real lemon flavour, it's not a tangy flavour. I know that sounds daft, but it's not like that kind of bite of lemon. It's not like that, it's more like a sweet lemon. And this one could, honestly, this bottle's going to disappear super quick. I love this stuff. Easily an all-day vape for me. The smell of it, it's just fantastic as well. Now, I must say, the longer you leave this one, it does taste nicer, because I have vaped this for a long time from Exceptional. The longer you leave that one, the nicer it becomes. Sorry about that, guys. My phone went there and I had to kind of cut it. But as I was saying, the Lemon Tart is just, it's fantastic. I love this. It's an old favourite of mine. And the flavours are just there. It's like a punch in the face, a kind of lemon tart with a mixture of kind of, it's like a really soft lemon tart. But you've got that kind of lemon sponge in there. I think the thing it tastes most like is like, if you ever tried the little, I think they're Angel Slices, it's the Mr. Kipling cakes, the lemon ones of them, it tastes exactly like one of them. That's what I think it tastes like. So yeah, that definitely gets a huge thumbs up from me. I love that. So the last but not least one we're on to is Jam Tart. Now this one, as you can tell, I like. This one I've been using a lot since I got it. Now I've got this on the Sigeli Evaya 66, and it's the Gorge RDA by Avkin, or Avkin, whatever you like to call it. So I've got a single fused Clapton in here. I'll give it a little drip down just in case. Now this one, the straight away, it's just pure jam that you can smell from it. It's like strawberry jam, but we'll give it a little vape. and the flavour just hits you straight away. The flavour for this one is by far my favourite out of them. I mean, Lemon Tart is an old favourite, but this Jam Tart is, oh, beyond real. It's just so nice. It's fantastic. It tastes just, it's like real. I think you get them in like a pack of 6, I think. It's like the little flat tarts, and it's like a little kind of base, and then inside you've got that strawberry strawberry curd, lemon curd, all that kind of stuff. That's what that tastes like, 100%. That's what it tastes like. And it's just, oh, it's so unreal, the flavour. It's a real strawberry jam, that's what you're getting from it. It's like a real strawberry jam. You can imagine tasting the little seeds in it, everything. And then you've got that little biscuity base there, which is just fantastic. But yeah, that one gets a huge thumbs up as well. I love all of them. My two favourite from them is the Lemon Tart and the Jam Tart. They're my two favourite. I love them by far. But anyway, price wise, I wrote it down in case I forgot. So you get the 60ml bottle and you get a nicotine shot. You fill that up and then you get 60ml of 80 VG 20 PG flavour, and it's 3mg, and that mucks out at £14.99. The delivery, I think it does first class and second class signed for, all that kind of stuff. But that's cheap. I mean, £15 for that is just fantastic. Especially the flavours you're getting. Carol's flavours have always been what they've been described as. I mean, I haven't had one off them that I'm disappointed with. Every flavour I've tried has been totally exceptional. I love them, they really are. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be buying the other range that he's got. I think it's Ice Baby, and we'll try them out and see what they're like. But yeah, check out their website down below, guys. They've got a Facebook group and a Facebook page. I'll leave links down there as well, and check out their Twitter. But a huge thank you to Carol for sending them over. Hope you like the review. Hope you like it, guys. If you've tried them, let people know what you think down below. If you haven't, then I really suggest try them. They're fantastic, they really are. But yeah, big thumbs up for me. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.